I'm Will Jackson,
I'm Kayla Wilcoxon.
And I'm Cody Lynch.
and this is our Coca-Cola Beverage Company project.
Okay, so I'm doing the history and the overview of Coca-Cola Bottling Company Consolidated. And based on their website, their purpose is to serve others, to pursue excellence, and to grow with purpose. And above all, they try to strive to honor God in everything that they do. Coca-Cola Bottling Company Consolidated was founded by J.B. Harrison in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1902. In the beginning, workers had to use manual machines to fill the bottles. They had to cork them by hand, and they had to sell them from horse-drawn carriages. CCBCC makes packages and delivers a variety of beverages to stores, restaurants, offices, entertainment venues, and more. As the years go by, they continue to buy more and more locations to distribute more, and all locations act separately and independently. Coca-Cola Consolidated is the largest independent Coca-Cola bottler. They distribute in more than 200 countries. The company operates in the Southeast, Mid-Atlantic, and Midwest region of the United States. Coca-Cola is more than just a soda company. They are a beverage company as well. They distribute other things such as milk, juice, teas, energy drinks, and sports drinks. Most recently, Coca-Cola has acquired Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and they will acquire McDonald's coffee upcoming in January 2018. Some other examples that Coca-Cola distributes is Dasani water, Monster energy drinks, Powerade, Fairlife milk, Minute Maid, Sprite, and vitamin water.
This is Coca-Cola's financial analysis. Their current and quick ratio are pretty high, so that means that they're really efficient at meeting their short-term obligations. And both of them increased up until 2016 and decreased at 2017. And their gross operating, pre-tax, and profit margins all remained pretty constant over the last few years. And Coca-Cola carries a moderate degree of risk since most of their assets are financed through debt, and their total liabilities have increased, and the operating cash flow growth has slowed down over the last few years. Their biggest shareholders are Berkshire Hathaway, Vanguard Group, SSGA Funds Management, Capital Research and Management, and BlackRock Fund Advisors. Their stock is traded at the NASDAQ exchange, and their current stock price right now is $202.74. And in emerging markets, their focus is on increasing volume and keeping the beverages cheap and affordable.
The SWOT analysis for Coca-Cola, the strengths Coca-Cola is a globally known brand. Their product is recognized all around the world. You'll come across at least one of their products in over 200 countries. They have very strong customer loyalty. They get a lot of return customers, and that's one of the reasons why they're so popular today. They saw a sales increase when they launched their campaign to put customer names on bottles. It was a big social media thing where people were taking pictures with their name with the cans and putting it on social media. Kind of grew their brand, and that's what their target was for that. Coca-Cola's weaknesses. People have become concerned with the diabetes and obesity that has hit America. Carbonated drinks are a bigger influence of all these health concerns. You see with this generation of people, everyone's talking about health, everyone wants to be healthier. So that's one of the reasons why these current concerns started to come up. Coca-Cola, as a major carbonated drink manufacturer, contributes to that cause, and that's one of the reasons why it kind of gets a negative rap these days. Coca-Cola has yet to develop a food or a snack, which is also one of their weaknesses because Pepsi is partnered with Frito-Lay, so they have their chips and Lays and other snack products. Some opportunities for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola can create new products and diversity through their current offerings. It is possible to find niches untouched by Pepsi, especially in the health and food spaces. This is why Coca-Cola hires innovative and creative people on their team to go out there in the field and discover new opportunities to reach out and become more of a global competitor. They could focus on even moving into developing countries with humid temperatures. A lot of times when you do this, you'll see that they can reach new audiences and people that value Coke products more than they do in other countries. And commercials with more product recognition might be good, especially around the holiday season, might get more attention. Coca-Cola was suspected of using pesticides in the water, and this is one of their threats because, even if it wasn't true, this came out, it already damaged their brand because it's going to keep people away from the product. The future is definitely a threat because the scarcity of water going forward. I know you look at the picture right here, there's people saying stop dehydrating the world, and it's a poster from India because India was suffering from dehydrated culture. The trends and development of cafes have even threatened Coca-Cola's livelihood, such as Starbucks and other new trendy markets. And people are looking for healthier alternatives to less sugar. Just going back to this generation and what people are looking for, the new healthier. Now on to the recommendations. This is a commercial recommendation. I'd like to show you a quick YouTube video of one of their old commercials and show what we can do to improve that. Wow, what did you think of that? The first commercial recommendation we would have after seeing that is a Santa's Workshop commercial where he has all the elves building all the different bottle types, whether it's Coke, Powerade, Minute Maid, Dasani, and they're all manufacturing that, and you have Santa walking down the aisle with the Powerade in his hand, and you picture a skinnier, slimmer, much more muscular looking Santa, just to show that they're changing their brand and becoming a bottling company. Recommendation 2 is like the video with the polar bear originally sitting down, and they had, I think it was 5 Coke bottles. You would see a Coke bottle, Powerade bottle, water, and a Minute Maid cup, and the Coke bottle gets loose and it slides down the ice, and then you see it slide down into a cave, and down inside the cave you have all their different types of products, and the bears go crazy and they're very happy, and then it ends with Coca-Cola, your beverage company, instead of just happiness.
Okay, we thought of a recommendation for social media that they could launch a 30-day social media campaign, more than just one beverage, and one hashtag we thought of is more than just Coke, and they can post about the different Coke products that they're trying and how it's affecting their lifestyle. And we thought the best time to launch it would be after the new year, since everyone's New Year's resolutions are about losing weight and getting healthier. So they can just post pictures with their just really creative posts with all the new drinks that they're trying. We found some good examples of pictures that people could post. This one, they're pouring a Powerade cooler over somebody, and you can see the Powerade logo on it. And this one is just people posing in front of the Dasani water.
Our third and final recommendation would be stickers on tractor trailers. Every day you're driving around on the interstate, traveling to work, traveling to wherever you're going, and you always seem to find a tractor trailer on the road. Usually you'll see the stickers like, how is my driving, call this number, but we're thinking, put a Coca-Cola sticker on there. Most of the time when somebody sees Coca-Cola, you automatically think of the Coca-Cola, but instead you could have the Powerade or Dasani water or the Minute Maid or juice or tea or whatever. And, seeing that, sometimes it'll just make you thirsty, and maybe you'll want to go to the store and get a Powerade or Dasani water.
In conclusion, Coca-Cola has seen a decline in profits over the past few years because of the increasing concern about health. So it is important that they're known for more than just Coca-Cola, that they're known for their sports drinks and water. And that's one reason why the freestyle machine is so important. They can use the information from that to see what products are being used where, and so they know which areas to market to better.
With this whole brand change that Coke wants to do, they want to change their whole public image around the globe of, a beverage company. They don't want to be a soda company. They want to be a beverage company. Just because with the recent health issues with obesity in the world, they want to appear to the consumer as a healthier product. And they're also a consumer-based company, so they want to benefit the consumer. And I mean, they're the third recognized brand in the world, and with this change, they can really help and benefit people all around the globe.
So yeah, like Will said, they have a lot more products other than just the Coca-Cola soda. They even have milk, and they also have coffee. They, like I said earlier in the presentation, they acquired Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and then in 2018, in January, they're going to start acquiring McDonald's coffee. And so the only coffee that they don't have will be Starbucks.
And yeah, and that's just not a market that they are willing to compete in right now. But with other competitors, when you look at Pepsi, their largest competitor, you see that their goal, not only do they already beat them, but their goal is to continue to beat them. And if rebranding makes them more pleasable to the eye of the public, then that's what Coke's going to go for, because they'll appear as the more healthier option, the better option, even more so than they are currently.
And one thing we said that could work would be starting with the older people. If the older people are going to more healthier things such as water and stuff like that, then they could pass it down to their kids, and it could go on to generations. Another thing that puts Coca-Cola over their competitors would be donating to charities. They have multiple military contracts with government agencies, and they also donate 3 to 5% of net income to the community, and it's all straight cash.
Coca-Cola is really concerned about helping the environment, so we thought of a way that to get people to recycle more. If maybe they get a card, and every time they recycle they get points added to it, and then after a certain amount of points, then they could get a free case of a healthy beverage from Coca-Cola.
And earlier we talked about the public transportation and how they transport goods from one place to another using, say, an all brand Coke product. But even if they used Powerade only truck or a Dasani only truck or Minute Maid, as long as it has the Coke logo associated with it, it shows that they're trying to change, and it also promotes that brand more so than your soda. This concludes our presentation on Coca-Cola. Again, thanks for listening. My name is Will Jackson.
I'm Kayla Wilcoxon.
And I'm Cody Lynch.
Thanks again.